Hey there, Atlas Blade here, and we're back in Windblume. So, wait till 8 o'clock. That's what they're telling me to do. Let's do it.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Fine. Joy above the clouds. Let's go. Hey, Suki.
Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Got it.
Nice
4
work.
groups.
Well, the
Oh,
real work
the
hasn't even
group.
started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Are we really gonna read all of them? Oh God. Please don't have this. Okay. What do you want me to do? You want me to actually read what? The clue board. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's reading. Reading. After our conversation the other day, I went over the prophecy's wording carefully. A flower that's not of this world sounds more like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, its existence cannot be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it will not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be a real plant. However, I must also note, with all due respect, that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all the plants in the world. And I dare say that no one could have such a claim. From this perspective, you can even think of some rare plants as potential candidates for the answer. Oh, that was Tainari's, right? Okay, Albedo. A flower that's not of this world. Doesn't sound like an existing species or something created through specialized cultivation techniques. With that noted, I believe we should think out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusions right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers too. I'll see you then. That wasn't helpful. Sucrose! It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself. But I did find my answer. At first, I thought the flower created using alchemy would constitute one that is not of this world, according to the prophecy. But after giving it some thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, a flower-shaped mechanism made of alchemical products might fit the description better. So I arrived at the conclusion: a clock in the shape of a flower. The long passage of life brushes past the timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing the needle time forward. Damn! God damn it! Poetry! Great! There's more? Wow! Oh, okay, others, okay. How about one who will never get lost? Mona. No one can confidently say that they will never get lost, but as long as their wish is to guide and help others does not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the waves eternally. I did not perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you. So if you need me, just call at me at my place. I'll be there, if I don't get evicted. Guy who never gets lost. Bennett. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came to me with this prophecy, it's never even crossed my mind that I could be part of this. Well, as you all know, I'm probably the last person you'd think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who could be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona the astrologist are both very knowledgeable and brave. I'd say they're probably the ones you're looking for. And that's my answer. Wishing you all good luck. Okay. Amber. God is too grand for me, but I'd love to be everyone's friend. It's something that I think I'm good at, and I'm an attentive listener, so do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out of the wild that will illuminate everyone's path as long as it continues to burn bright. Everything written below is not meant for Kale. Dear Kale, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Calais lately. She's recovered from the illness, but she still doesn't look all that cheerful. It feels like she still has things she can't let go of. Allow me to write down my wish here. I hope that Calais can uncover the secret behind the prophecy and find her happiness. Wherever she is and whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend no matter what. We're not the savior and the saved, but simply good friends. Aw, that's actually sweet. Nika, I hope this letter finds you all well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I don't know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still the lost kid who needs the guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew that I can help with it. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation distribution for Mr. Tainari and Miss Calais, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I will need to patrol them with the captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa, so I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies. Please forgive me. I hope the map and the list will be of some help to you. Thanks, Mika. Other letters. One who never lied. Sino. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie. This has to do with my upbringing. As a desert dweller who has been living with the academia since my childhood, my unusual identities leave it hard for others to trust me, and it would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I still learn to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncovering the secret behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who would never lie, I can join you. Sino. Rosaria. I must make one thing clear first. I'm not someone who would never lie. Upon hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past in earnest and recalled many occasions upon which I lied. I often make up excuses to avoid choir practice. I also tell white lies, too, sometimes to make myself happy. And other times, I allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I've ever come up with is the one I told Varka, that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. I can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest you consider that never lying actually means. Does it mean to never deceive, or to never lie with ill intent? It's a pity that I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe that someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck. Razor. Of course. I asked my teacher Lisa to write this letter, but it's much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you. Yeah. I don't know. Legend that never ends. Lisa. Legends were created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever. And all stories must end in regret some. Jesus! But as long as a good story lives in people's hearts, it does in some way live on forever. That's the conclusion I've come up to after years of reading anyway. Best of luck, cuties! Okay, none of these are helpful. Mom writes travel guides, but she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so please heard the story its author spends their whole life writing. Will always be a good one. Okay, these ones are... Colette. I think the legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that's passed from one person to the next, offering something meaningful to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going with this answer. Oh, that was it. Yeah. I've read everything. Did I need to? Okay, Sucrose.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that
I didn't need to read it after all. You're just gonna summarize it. Fuck you.
While Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape
Here's what
I
we've
know.
gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost.
I just read all of it, girls. I can skip past everything you've said because I've read.
Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncover.
Yes, I know.
Didn't submit much.
Yeah.
Amber also wrote in. She said that she
Yep.
As for one who would never lie, Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh yeah, Timaeus.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends.
Clay,
Lisa
Storybucks,
believes that
Lisa,
legends
Legends
live
Live Forever,
forever,
blah
so?
blah.
What are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
Jesus, if you, why did you make me read? Well, you didn't make me read them. I read them by myself. Egg on my face, I guess.
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Hit yourself in the head, Cole? What are you talking about?
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait!
Oh, Timaeus.
Wait for me!
That was a long pause for Timaeus.
Timaeus, what brings you here?
He works right around the corner, Sucrose. You forgot?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Okay.
Huh? This is kind of sudden.
Loving the confidence,
Not
buddy.
that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
No, we don't have time.
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-ar?
Remind me.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait, so Ying-ar is the girl from Liyue that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard
Oh.
at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying-ar the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy.
Get on with it.
Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-ar's heart.
Mm-hmm.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-ar?
She could turn that into perfume.
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying-ar is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-ar to Mondstadt.
Oh, are we gonna say
But
Ying-ar?
yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I
Shut
went
up.
to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-ar's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-ar?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person.
Oh, then we gotta finish this quick. You gotta get there, buddy.
I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Okay.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie.
That's one off the list.
Let's keep it up. On to the other three.
I'll pick three for gathers in front of the crafting bench.
Okay, Paimon will do the honors.
Oh, okay.
Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Ow.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too. All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
Okay.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Albedo, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Come on, Timaeus. The faster we finish this, the faster you can get the ER.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
It's a lot harder when you don't move your mouth.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
Don't worry, I know where.
According to the prophecy, once we've figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
I know where.
We know something about that.
I've already found out where it is.
What?
Sorry. You guys didn't ask.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
It came to me in a vision.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow
This
me.
is it! We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
Where? That direction. Where's this? Okay, there. Got it.
It should be right up ahead.
Yeah, it should. Oh, wait, fireflies. Okay, let's go. We're all here.
Aww. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
Nope.
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Venti's note here said we should look up and seek the answers from this. Is it the moon?
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up, but there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
Now you should recite the incantation.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
No. Paste the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat.
Look!
Oh
the
no, it
wind
did
is
happen.
blowing.
What a strong wind current. Let's write it up and see where it leads us.
Yeah, sure.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Fine.
Here.
Oh yeah, he can't glide. Investigate the floating island.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Is he good? Are we good? Oh no. Oh no, I think I made a mistake. Nope, we didn't. Please tell me we didn't. Oh, crap-a-doodle. Okay, let's try this again, boys. This time with feeling. There we go. There's a tea party? Came in with style. Ooh, it is a tea party. No, there's a lot of books. What is this place?
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it? Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
The guide who never gets lost?
Oh, good thinking, Kale. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Only for these.
Wow, look at that pretty
Oh,
lantern on
there
the
is a lantern.
table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
A little lofty. Reach enlightenment.
So
Damn.
we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Conducts a thorough investigation of space.
Well, all our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
Well, ever heard of vertigo?
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
Got it.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good. Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Clee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But
Okay.
if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Some kind of great power.
What do you mean,
Venti?
Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Ugh, don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona. I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes, let's test the hypothesis together, Clee.
Come on, join
Just
us.
go.
All right.
Fine.
Okay. Then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world,
You can do it, Sucrose.
then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long
Oh.
time, I have been guided by others. It's
Knew it.
taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last
ahead,
but not
buddy.
least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just lit up!
Okay.
Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing! Huh?
But all we did was submit a bunch of test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, alright.
It's any answer you give, isn't it? God damn it.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Who's this?
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this
her!
place.
Scarlet.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey, you're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter.
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Who are you?
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Really?
Hey,
There's no
Rosaria.
need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was
No.
there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Aww.
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who?
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Who?
Ah, so you're B's student.
B?
It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Huh?
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no?
Yeah, pretty much.
The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Excuse me, what?
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Whoa.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, it's Alice. I'm here too.
Oh.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then,
Okay, it's
my
Alice.
warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's just a tea party table.
Really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Yep.
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, talk about
Miss
it.
Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Let's just get to it, please.
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Oh my god.